can I just say one thing firstly? I love the name Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat.
This is Paul Kelly for ESBR Boxing. Delighted to be joined by the victorious and now 15-0 Colm Murphy. Colm, sum up this night as a whole for you. I'm sure you're delighted, and we'll come on to your performance in the ring. But yeah, just this night and as a whole, I'm sure you're ecstatic.
Yeah, I'm glad it's all over with. There was a lot of emotions before the fight. A few months, real hard work. It was such a big opportunity, but I did everything I could, literally, to give myself the best chance of winning. And I kept in camp for so long since the last fight that I knew I was at the best for me. And I've struggled before with confidence issues, but even before this fight, I knew that this could be like a coming out party for me to show really what I'm worth. Do you know what I mean? Because I literally did everything I could, and didn't get emotional in the ring. But earlier on, before the fight, in the morning, I was emotional, but because I was just proud of myself, because I knew I literally did everything I could have to give myself the best chance. What more can you ask?
Absolutely, brilliant. We'll come on to that maybe a wee bit more in a second, but the fight itself, the three judges gave it, I think it was 2 for 120, 108 shutout. One gave Luke Pearson 1 round. How did you feel in there? Did you feel that you were controlling every round with your pace? You were on the front foot. Did you feel like you were on top from the get-go?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Luke talked about coming over and being underestimated. I treat every fight like a world title fight, because to me it's always about proving to be the best version of myself in this journey in boxing. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. I completely didn't underestimate him. Watched him, worked on loads of stuff on the gym, and it was my first 12 rounder. You know what I mean? So I knew it was a big ask at 25 years of age, and I took it seriously. I paced myself accordingly. I ran the marathon back in April, so I knew I definitely had it in me. Do you know what I mean?
You got some collateral now on your shoulder as well.
Yeah, but with the fight and the performance, I boxed intelligently, paced myself for the first few rounds, and then I got a really good lead. And he came out in the 8th round, and he tried to put it on me a wee bit, and it was more to his detriment, really. I fought fire with fire, and I hurt him to the body. And fair play to him, he was tough. This was his opportunity, and he knew it. He was like, and he said, I think his dad said to us after, he was like, if I don't take this opportunity, I'll never take an opportunity. So he has a big respect for me, and he really brought the best out of me tonight.
Yeah, I was chatting to him there. He was very complimentary of you, so that's always good to hear. Did you feel that, obviously the size difference, well, obviously it was maybe, you would argue that it was skills and everything played the biggest factor, but it was very obvious from the get-go how much bigger you were than him as well. Do you feel like your size and your relentlessness was wearing him down round by round, and that he was getting tired towards the end?
Maybe, yeah, just because of his movement. But in fairness, he was a fit lad. Like, he was in shape. And sometimes when you actually, you're not cutting weight and things like that, you have a full gas tank. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what he was sipping water at the weigh-in, so I can't imagine. But I did have a bit of a size difference. But I wanted to also show a wee bit of boxing too. He was frustrated by that at the early rounds. I picked up a comfortable lead at the start, but as I said, I studied him and knew what shots were his best and avoided them.
Absolutely. As the rounds went by, I think, as you mentioned there as well, I don't know whether it was a game plan going in, it looked like the body work was taking its toll on him, tiring him and slowing his legs down a little bit. Did you feel like when you were going down the stretch, did you feel like you were getting to him more and that you could maybe sense the stoppage? Ultimately, obviously it didn't come, but did you feel like you were hurting him?
Yeah, like in that, I threw everything I had at him in the 10th round. Maybe if I had been a wee bit smarter with my work, I could have got him out of there. But, as I said, first 12 rounder, big ask. I stepped up to it, and I understand, yeah, it was a wee bit messy at times, but my ma always said I was a messy eater as a kid, so that's the way I kind of like it, you know what I mean, sometimes.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I suppose obviously you're still relishing this new belt and stuff that you've got, and you're maybe not thinking too far ahead, but I think you've spoken before on how your desire to maybe win a British title or something, or even fight for a British title or whatever. I believe that belt is now vacant at featherweight. Is that something that you'd be keeping an eye on going forward?
I imagine it's something Mark's really looking at booking in for the future here. So we'll see. As I said, I've got a holiday booked here in 2 weeks. I'm going to take some time off, enjoy some time with my girlfriend, and then I'll be back, for whatever opportunity presents itself. Do you know what I mean? And whatever it is, I'll treat it like another world title fight.
And you've said before that that British title would be something that you really aspire to win and like would be a massive goal of yours. Do you feel like you're ready for that now in your career?
Yeah, definitely. Why not? I've done literally everything for the last few years that anyone could ask for me. You know, I've bled for this. You know, put my whole life into this. You know, and it affects other people around me, like my mum and my girlfriend. You know, like it's like they're basically in camp with me, and they all play their role in making my chances a lot better. And I'm very grateful to have that support from people because it really does help.
Absolutely. Well, Colm, I'll not take up much any more of your time. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your time off. I'm sure you haven't had a day off for about a year. Yeah. So enjoy your time off. And yeah, whenever the next fight is, we'll be there. And I'm sure it'll be another thriller. Thank you very much for your time. As always, Colm, I'll speak to you again.
For the interview too.
Top man.
Yeah.
And
Cheers.
you.
Oh, why?